Good morning. Today is Saturday, and it's one of my favorite days of the week because usually you get a lot of sales, a lot of deals, a lot of offers, especially for shopping, which is on Instacart, which is one of my favorites to do on that platform. So today is going to be a shortened day today. We're not going to work 12 to 14-hour days today. We got a couple of family functions to do today. So what we're looking at is most likely a 5 to 6 hour day, probably end in mid-afternoon or maybe even early afternoon. Majority of that's going to be Instacart. Goals today is just $100. That's all we're looking to do. Between $25 to $30 an hour today is what we like to achieve. So let's get some coffee and then we'll start our day. All right, coffee is down. Now we're just waiting on some orders. We probably will get an order. We actually did get a few Uber Eats orders. They were junk. They were, I think one was $3 going 8 miles, and another one, which was insane, over $10, but going close to 26 miles, and is not something I would want to do. Going 20 miles anywhere for less than $20. Okay, folks, so we just settled down. We'd gotten coffee, we fueled up in the truck, and now we just got our first order. Even though we did get other offers, which you'll see right here, a couple of them were from Rody, and we submitted those offers. Unfortunately, we didn't get accepted in those two offers. No problem, no sweat. We move on, and we did get this Instacart order. It is $30.09, going about 7.5 miles. The items list, not bad. I'll take that. We're going to 2 different stores, Target and the Vitamin Shop. So let's get to it. Okay, folks. So we had just finished up Target. I will say, one thing I just can't stand about Target is, one, the lanes, all they have available is self-checkout. And they had one person who did end up taking a lane, but the line is already ridiculous. Why didn't you do it prior? You know there's a lot of people coming in. It's Saturday. Again, these self-checkouts, unreal. Anyways, that's a rant for another day. Target's all done. Now we are heading out to the vitamin shop for 4 items. Let's get to it. All right, we are about to get inside the vitamin shop. I won't be videoing inside of the store due to just one employee. And I'll probably be asking a few questions. So anyways, I'll be right back after these 4 items. Shouldn't take long, maybe like 5 minutes. All right, that was a great experience. The employee was awesome. Grabbed all the items. We had a chit chat for a couple minutes. He's been with the company for about 10 years. It was pretty awesome. He loves what he does. And he was saying, he doesn't get too many Instacart orders, but when they do, he likes to help out, and he sure did. It took about less than 2 minutes to grab all 4 items. I knew exactly where everything was. And now we're off to the drop-off. Going to Target now, just under a mile away. And we should be there in just a few minutes, so let's get to it. All right, folks, so we just finished up that $30 order as shown. We ended up with $29 and some change. There was a few things that weren't in stock at Target, but that's no problem. Right immediately after the delivery, we did get this order right here. It is a ShopRite order, $30, 25 items. Not bad at all, going about 1.5 miles. So we're going to go into ShopRite. It's only one order. We're going to do that order pretty quick, and then we'll come back and we'll make that delivery stop. All right, well, we just shopped for that. Easy shopping, 20 some items, in and out in about 30 minutes. I didn't bring the GoPro inside. One, this is a brand new GoPro and I didn't get all the accessories yet. I'll have the clip for my shirt, hopefully in the next few days or so I can then take the camera inside. Otherwise, I would be taking the tripod with me. Just makes it a little awkward, but not only awkward, but it's just, you know, the fumbling around with all the attachments and then also trying to scan. But we're gonna go 1 mile to the destination, drop this off, and that'll be an easy $30. Yeah, so I want to add, the clouds are looking pretty bad out there right now. They're saying that there's going to be coastal flooding today and a lot of rain, maybe even possible some snow today. So it is about 11:30 right now. Going to do this drop off from ShopRite, and you know, we're going to see and play it by ear where we're going to be. Hopefully we can get at least 1 or 2 more orders before any major storms happen. but you know, those clouds are just not looking great right now, and I don't want to be working too late where there's going to be any kind of flooding. I'm also just getting over a cold and some flu symptoms, so this is my first day back, and you know, I don't want to push it too much, but at the same time I do want to make some money today, and the goal is $100. So we're going to drop this off, see where we're at, but these clouds are turning gray into black, so we're gonna see where we're at. Let's go finish this drop off. All right, so that order's been dropped off. The rain just kicked in high gear. We're looking at a lot of rain right now. We are going to get a couple orders right now. I'm looking at Doordash right now. Not going to take that order. We're looking at what, $10 for 7.5 miles. That's trash for me. But I'm going to stick it out maybe a few more minutes, see what we get with Instacart. If the rain doesn't stop or gets heavier, we might call it for today. But anyways, that Instacart order was a $30 order offered, ended up being 32 and change, so we made out pretty good. Added on an extra item, so we're up to $62.44 on Instacart with just 2 orders. Easy money today. So we're gonna wait it out a few more minutes. Let's take a look at that rain. Yeah, as you can see, the clouds are coming in, they're getting dark. As of right now, we're just gonna take it minute by minute, see where we're at. Hopefully, it's only 11:45 right now. We should be able to knock out at least one more order. All right, rain is still happening, but it's definitely dying down a little bit. So we're going to keep going with this, see how far we can get. But in the meantime, while we're waiting for an order, I am a cherry picker. I said that earlier. Something you'll see about me in this channel is that we go for high dollar items, high dollar offers. We're looking at, for Instacart, we don't get out of this car for anything under $20. If it's something where it's one item and you're going less than maybe a mile or so, I would consider it. But I'll be honest with you, my time, I value my time. There's a lot of other little things that I do, work on the side that I do on top of the gig work, and I want to keep myself busy. But at the same time, I'm not going to get out of the car for pennies. So actually, we are getting an order right now. Let's go take a look. We're getting an Uber. No, that's trash right there. That is a $2.12 for 3.5 miles. I mean, good maybe for someone who wants to take $2, but I'm not moving out of this parking lot for $2. So we'll close that out right there. Instacart, like I said, I'm very picky with Instacart. I'm looking at $30, my average order size. For Doordash, I'm a large order program, so I'm in that program, and so getting orders that are under $10 really isn't my cup of tea. I really strive for things that are over $20. So with Doordash, unless it's very lucrative, I'm not getting any work at all from any of the other apps, I might take an order or two that's under $10. But pretty much, and my acceptance rate, as you can see, it's under 5%. I stick to my guns when looking for orders. I like those large orders. I will get those large orders. Just because my acceptance rate is under 5% doesn't mean I won't get large orders. And I think that's the key. And there's a lot of people out there, and I love some of those content creators out there who will go out and they'll stick to their guns, go with 70%, 80%, and as soon as they hit under 70%, they get worried. And for me, I'm not worried at all. I get worried if I get bad ratings, and I'll worry if my completion rate is not at above 90%. But my acceptance rate still provides me with the orders I'm looking for in a day. You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. I'm getting a Doordash offer right now, 3 3/4, so $3.75 for 2.5 miles. Not something I'm going for, so we're gonna hit decline on that. Now I'm down to 3%, and that's fine. And that's fine because I'm looking for what's going to give me the high dollar. And sometimes you sit in a parking lot for a little bit, but I keep busy, and that's fine. So Instacart, I have a $30 typical average order size. For DoorDash, I'm looking around 20. I really think if your market has the capability of multi-tapping, I think you should do that. Don't rely on just DoorDash. Don't rely on just Spark or Instacart. Spark, I really haven't used Spark maybe since last year, a couple months ago. And I mean, to take orders on a consistent basis probably hasn't happened in close to a year. So Spark for me, I'm a 0%, and I know I'm not getting new orders because I'm a 0%, and I'm fine with that. At the end of the day, I have enough apps and possible work to get my goal. And some days my goals are $100, some days my goals are $300, and I do achieve those by multi-apping. You just have to do it. I don't always take a dirty stack. I don't always take stacks where it doesn't make sense, but I am going to do the work that makes sense. And so as of right now, we're sitting around the $60 range. Again, the goal is 100. We're just going to wait it out, you know? And I think that is something where if you stick to your guns, you're going to make out very well. How many people can make $60 in just 2 orders? Unless you're just sitting around. And possibly you can make more, but that's a lot of miles you're going to put on your truck or your car. That's a lot of headaches you got to deal with getting in and out, going to places you're waiting at the restaurants. You know, $60 on DoorDash, you might be taking 10, 15, 20 orders. And is it really worth it? That's the key. Is it worth it? And for you, if you're watching this and you're taking DoorDash orders for $2 and $3, and you might have to do 20 of those to hit the $60, and it might only take you 4 hours to do, that's fine. For me, it's not worth it. For me, I can sit for 3 hours or 2 hours and still make $60, not putting as many miles on the truck, and also not giving myself a full-out panic attack or headaches for trying to go to place to place to place. And there's a lot of bad people out there who don't know how to drive, especially in this weather right now. So it is one of those things where you either are going to take every order or you're going to be picky. Instacart order that's popping up, it's $7.47 for 12 items, 2 miles. Again, I'm not getting out of the car for under 20. I would like to get that $30. I really want to hit a $38 to $40 order right now. That'll clear me up on the $100 for the day. We're gonna wait it out. Maybe I'll be back in a few minutes with an order. All right, folks, we got an order. We got a DoorDash order. We actually had to shut off DoorDash. DoorDash actually shut us off. We do not have Top Dasher, so we had to schedule, and we had a period of about 40 minutes that we had no DoorDash. So I was waiting for some Instacart. We had a couple orders come through. They weren't that great. But we did get this order right here. As soon as we turned on DoorDash, actually, we just got this order. It's a catering order. It says $18 and some change, going plenty of miles, but there's 11 items for it. And I have a feeling this is a little bit more than the $18 that it showed. We're going to find out. It says $18.50, going what, 8 miles, 9 miles, whatever it is. It's not that bad, but I have a feeling it's going to be a pretty big order. We're going to find out. Let's see. All right, we picked up that order from House of Brews. I love the large order program. This is a catering pickup. We had multiple bags, lots of items in there. There are no drinks. So these are high dollar items. I have a feeling that the $18.50 that's shown is going to be much larger. And this is why I cherry pick, and so should you. The cherry picking process, it hurts your acceptance rate. Absolutely. I'm not going to say it doesn't. And for those who need guaranteed schedule, who want to work all the time and not be dependent on scheduling or missing your shift or whatever the case is, you want to be able to work. I get that. My father does Doordash, and he relies on Top Dasher. His acceptance rate is 99%. He works every order, but just like I just talked to him a few minutes ago, he's at $22. Is working for almost 2.5 hours so far. Is it worth it for him? Hey, you know what? He's a retired man, 70 some years old. For him, if he gets $50, that's his goal today. He's a happy camper. For me, I'm not working for $50 to go scrambling around many homes, many restaurants, find parking, in weather, bad drivers. I want to just go when the money is right, and in this case, the money is right. There are times when I've gotten burned. $18 could just end up being $18, which, when you really think about it, is not that bad either. We got a little Uber action going on. Let's see what Uber is trying to send us. It's not worth it. $3 for 6.5 miles. It's definitely not worth it. But you know, you got to take the chances sometimes. With a catering order, it's not bad. When you see 11 items on there, you have a feeling it's going to be a little bit more than $18 that's shown. But we're going to find out. But catering orders, huge. That's what I take. That's my bread and butter. Or probably, this is just my opinion, we haven't completed it yet. You know, anything over $25 is what I expect on this, and that's a great order. So really, this only took me, I was in the restaurant for maybe 5 minutes max. It took me 5 minutes to get here, and then, you know, it's another 8 minutes to the customer's house. So, you know, not long, and, you know, well worth it for under a half-hour job. So we're almost there. We're about 2 miles to our destination. We will make the drop off and then see where we're at. How you doing?
Thank you so much.
No, thank you. I appreciate you. Have a great day.
Happy holidays.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you. We had a hungry bunch here.
Yeah, I bet. Have a good one. All right. If you didn't see the drop off just now, Kate was very happy to see me with her order. She gave us some treats. So already very, very nice. Got some crepes. So let's go ahead and complete this order. Handed the order over, and we got it. Let's go. $43.75, much higher than the $18.50 shown on acceptance. That was what we're looking for. That is what we get. That is what we get when you take large orders, and you make sure you get in the large order program, because that's why it's very important. I could sit around and take $2 or $3 orders, or I can wait for a large order to come in, especially during lunchtime on a Saturday, on a weekend. You know those orders are going to show up. This is football playoff weekend. It's very, very important to take advantage of those days. You know those orders are going to come up and they're going to show and appear. You just gotta wait a little bit and you get those orders. So easy money, and you'll see it, the totals right down on the bottom right here. Where we're $43.75 with DoorDash. We're over $62, I believe it is, with Instacart. So, you know, right then and there, you're over $100 when you hit our goal. So the weather is clearing up right now. We're going to stick it out for maybe within another hour and then go home and watch some NFL playoff action. We got some wild card games going on today that I really want to check out. So we're going to stay out maybe another hour. All right, folks, we were heading back from our delivery from House of Brews, and we picked up this Grubhub order. I don't typically get Grubhub orders. It's been a rare since the last time I accepted one. However, this Grubhub is going to Wawa, picking up a Wawa and going, it says 2.8 miles, but that's from where I'm at now currently. So we're looking at less than what, a mile and a half. We did get a DoorDash order. Let's see what the DoorDash order. That is not going to happen. That is a 1425 going 10 miles at Advance Auto, which we're not going to do, so we're going to decline that one. But you know what? For a Grubhub, $6 going a mile, I will take that. It's one of those things where I'm generous today. I'll get out of the car for less than $10 because we already hit the goal for a little bit. So there's no pressure on that. Oh, you know, we got a Uber. Uber's been something today. We've been getting pretty much trash all day, except for this one. This might be a double stack. This one is 942 going 2.3 miles. I will accept that because I think they're going all in the same direction. So we're going to pick up the Pizza Hut first with the Uber Eats, and then we will then go over to Wawa because it's like literally across the street to pick up a Grubhub order. Dirty stacking it, maybe, but they're very close to each other, and that should be easy money. Let's go. Yo, folks, it is busy already. Not only did I take the double stack that just happened, I just arrived at Pizza Hut, picked up the order for Pizza Hut. However, I just got this dispatch order that I'll be going into Deptford, picking up some stuff at the tile shop, and then dropping that off in Haddon Township. And as you can see, that's a $43 order. A very good order. So I'm going to knock out these two food deliveries real quick. I'm going to go to Wawa, pick up the Wawa order, deliver these two, and then we'll head over to Deptford to go to the tile shop, and that's going to be easy money. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. How you doing? Got John G. Thank you. Appreciate it. Have a good one. There you go. It's all good. You got it. No problem. Have a good one. Absolutely. Have a great one. How you doing?
Hello,
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
All right, you too as well.
2 orders complete. Grubhub, which was going to Wawa, and then Pizza Hut from Uber Eats. Those 2 are done. Now we're going to have to go to Deptford, rush out there to get this $43 order. Let's go. All right, folks, I just picked up the tiles from the tile shop. As you saw, that's a lot of boxes, but we're only going 10 miles. It's going to be a lot of work. Already out of breath. Let's do the Haddonfield location to drop off these tiles. This might be the last order of the day unless we get anything crazy good, but we will be there in about 18 minutes. We got about 10 miles of driving, a lot of tiles to bring inside to the location, and then once we do that, I think that might be calling it quits, but we'll find out. We'll see if there's anything else coming out. We're in Deptford. We're going to be in Haddonfield or Haddon Heights area, something like that. It's not too far, but from my home, you're probably looking at about 30 minutes away. So I either will want to stick to the Deptford area or go back home. But we'll find out. I mean, it all depends on how we feel after the drop-off. But so far, so good. We're getting good money today. It was a little slow in the beginning. It's expected. Early morning is usually typically slow. It usually picks up. But today's actually a really good day for the catering orders that we had. And now that we got this dispatch order as well, so that really just took care of our budget plus then some. So let's do this drop off. I will try to show as much as the drop off as I can. The problem is I don't have the right accessories. I just got this GoPro yesterday, starting out with the jobs of the new year. So I was out for 2 weeks. I was doing great for the end of the year. I made really good money. At New Year's Eve, I got the flu. It is what it is. And it really took me out for a good 12, 13 days. And I started feeling a lot better. And I said, you know what, I don't have any symptoms except for a cough. I have a mild cough. And then, you know, for some reason, I'm getting, my energy is not like it used to be. Especially right before I got the flu. So I'm hoping that this goes away pretty quick. I've been trying to keep busy all day today. So, you know, in terms of my energy level, I feel great. I only had a couple sips of coffee this morning, so I don't need that much caffeine today. You know, I could have done better. I always know that. I always reflect on the day, and I know I could have done better, and I will do better in the next couple days. But for Saturday, isn't too bad. That tile, man, I wish I had the right accessories, like I said, to show all that I had to put in the truck. It filled up the truck, and the truck is a 4.5 foot bed. It's a Ford Maverick. I mean, it's not a super large Super Duty or anything like that, but we're looking at, you know, a filled up truck with tile, which they aren't light at all. Hopefully we can do this without too much difficulty, but they're just heavy. It is what it is. Yeah, so I'm just noticing that I am going to be delivering 500 pounds of tile to a residential home inside the building, most likely, and it looks like there's lots of steps and a hill. We're gonna find out, though. We're getting close. We're turning on the street right now, and then we'll find out. But this is a lot of tile. 800 feet, and it'll be on the right. So yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of steps. We'll see if they want it inside. Some customers do not want it inside. They want it outside. We'll find out. coming up. Yeah, it looks like. Yeah, is it right here? Yeah, new development home. Okay. All right, let me go make this delivery. I will be right back. Oh my gosh. Oh man. So 500 pounds of tile took about 10 minutes, but I'm so glad the customer helped out a little bit. I really appreciate your help. That was a lot of tile, went inside the garage, and so now we're going to head home and see if we get any orders on the way. Now that I had a chance to catch my breath a little bit, the order wasn't bad. Okay, I like these orders. They're large and you can probably do it pretty quick. This one I didn't have all the tools I didn't expect to be doing, and that's a mistake that we all make, is not bringing the right tools with you. When I was sick, I took out everything out of my truck and cleaned everything out, and I had one of those movers on wheels, you know what I'm talking about. So I had one of those where I put things into like my shopping orders or just large orders, and these tiles would have been perfect for this because it was on wheels. I could have just put everything into the cart and then dragged the cart with the handle, and everything would have been smooth. It would only been a few trips. Unfortunately, I forgot it, and so when you forget, you still got to complete the order. The order was good. Hey, I can't complain. It's a $43 order, 500 pounds to put on the truck, and then to unload and offload from the truck to the customer's house inside of their garage, which was, it's just something you got to deal with. And now that it's over, I'm glad. Knowing what I know now, would I still have accepted this order? Sure, I would have, but I would also been prepared. I can do these orders where you're taking $30 or $40 orders. It's a lot of work. I wish I had the right tools, but hey, that's on me. It's on me. And you get one of these orders once a day where it's like $40, $50, or $60 orders, and it's a lot of work, sure. But you appreciate the reward at the end when you're making that kind of money for the job that you do. Some people would say, well, I can do 10 Doordash orders, and sure, you could to make the same amount of money. To me, it's not worth it. The way you can to make, if it's $50, if it's $100, $150, $200, if you're making money, you're making money, and that's great because you're out and you're doing things. And if it's just pocket money, if it's vacation money, if it's a full-time income, whatever it is, you're doing something that's productive. And so all I would say is keep that going. Don't let up, because as long as you have a plan and you have a goal, you will achieve that goal if you have a plan. All right, that about wraps it up for today. It was a good day. What do you think? We worked a lot of hours today. This wasn't a easy day, but it was easy money, and that is the most important thing. To the customer who gave the crepes, thank you very much. As you can see down below, what our results are from Doordash, from Grubhub, which we don't really get much, but today we got a Grubhub order, an Uber Eats order, a dispatch order, Instacart orders, overall $164 and some change. That was easy money today. Tomorrow, let's get out, let's have our goals, let's achieve those goals. Until then, I will see you tomorrow.